Guys, Twisted Mopar Garage here. Yeah, we made a mess. I don't know how you get around from not making a mess. Anyhow, new filter's up in there, all tightened up, all done. I've been adding fluid. I wanted to make sure I was level before I went much further. A couple ways you can go about it. You can go across and try to get somewhat of an eyeball level, I guess. Across them two bolts right there. Try to get her. That's about as level as I can get it. I come off the fins is what I did, and I'm pretty much right where I need to be. So it's close enough. And 3.5 quarts is what I put in so far before it started coming out. 3.5 quarts, not quite 4. I bought 6 for this job. This here is number 5. Number 5, it's full. That in there has the number 4. There's probably half of that. So about 3.5 quarts went up into here. So now I'm going to start it and go from there. Pretty much had to put the truck on the front on the ground, and the back I had to put way up there on them 6-ton jack stands, so it's off of the ground. Oh, good 6-8 inches off the ground on the back. In order to get the transmission, they wanted this transmission level, so off of the rail best you can. So that's where that is. So anyhow, I'll get up inside there. I got to start it, run it for a little bit, get her up to some kind of temperature in the transmission. That requires it running just a little bit. So, and then I'll pull it off, shut it off. I'll pull it off and see where it is. But right now 3.5 quarts is what I put in there, and it was running out on the ground. So yeah, and I made sure I put as much in there as I could, and then I put the screws to it, so put a cap on it. So anyhow, let's see what happens. Be back in a little bit. I don't have the opportunity of putting the camera down and watching all this, so I have to do this in segments.